My name is Karin Klouman, and I live near Orangeville. I own a dog breeding operation, and I run a boarding kennel. In 1993, I got the flu after returning from a dog show in Albany, New York. At the same time, coincidentally, my show dog became quite ill, and I was picking lots of ticks off him. In the following year and a half, that flu kept returning every single month. I also started getting red rashes and oozing skin lesions. My health really declined, and next I developed an essential tremor, and then I started hallucinating. The first time it happened was when I was watching a news program about Rwanda, and all of a sudden all the characters in the television set came right into my living room with their hatchet. I ended up in the closet screaming for my life. My husband suggested I see our family doctor. I was given antidepressants and remained on these for a couple of years, but by 1996 I stopped that treatment since it was not helping at all. However, I kept getting new and more disturbing symptoms. Next, I was bleeding heavily. This resulted in a hysterectomy, and after surgery I developed a pulmonary embolism, near-fatal event that kept me in hospital for weeks. All this was so baffling because nobody had a cause, let alone a cure. And believe it or not, this history got even worse. I started going numb. I developed excruciating head and neck pain. I was shaking so badly it seemed as if I had Parkinson's. My balance went next. I began stumbling. Then my brain stopped working. I couldn't remember my children's names. I didn't know how to use a phone. One day I stopped my car at a red light, and when it turned green, I couldn't understand what that meant. So obviously I had to stop driving. My spiral into chronic illness happened over 9 long years. More and more often I couldn't even get out of bed because of joint, muscle, back pain. I eventually had back surgery. Then I started having painful episodes of bloody diarrhea, and a partial bowel obstruction landed me in hospital again. Furthermore, I started falling to the floor in severe kidney stone attacks. I'm not sure if any of you can imagine what it felt like. I was sure nobody could help me. But eventually I was referred to Dr. Kropp, and through a very long process, he finally diagnosed me with Lyme disease. At this very same time, I ended up in the hospital for many days with another collapse, with oozing skin lesions all over my face and excruciating pain. I was pumped full of morphine. I tried to explain to the doctors I had just tested positive for Lyme, but I was told, there is no such thing in Canada. My positive laboratory results were just ignored. I did put my trust in Dr. Kropp, and I decided to undergo aggressive intravenous antibiotic therapy, which over several years finally pulled me into health. Today I have no symptoms. I'm healthy. I'm functional. I'm on no medication whatsoever. My greatest wish today is that no one else should have to live through what I suffered for 9 long years. My life was near ruined, and the cause was just a simple bacterium from a tick bite. I was told I needed to go on more antidepressants, but I was not getting better. Doxycycline intravenously pulled me back to health. Canadian doctors need to be trained to diagnose chronic Lyme disease, not told to ignore it. Thank you.